Good morning, friends. I am super excited about these two boxes because what's in here is something I tried to get when it first came out, and it sold out like that before I could even get a request in or try to buy it myself. So when the resupply came in, I was quickly communicating with our friends at Rocky Mountain saying, I gotta get a hold of this. This is their new motorcycle toolkit, and let's unbox it together because I think it's really cool and I want to show it to you. You know, it comes in these two giant boxes, so there's a lot here. There's a lot to unbox, so let's just jump in. We're going to start with the big box because good things come in small packages. At least that's what I tell my wife. If you haven't seen this yet, you're in for a treat because it's a pretty cool setup. And I will say, when I first started, and like, I'm no mechanic now, but I was completely inept. Like, I couldn't even hammer a nail when I started this whole motorcycling thing. It's one of the skills I've picked up over the years. And I had no idea what tools I needed, like none whatsoever. All right, well, there's a lot of packaging. I want to make sure it's really safe. Oh man, it's like a box inside a box. That's annoying. Why not just put the label on this box then? Why do companies do anything? Oh, I know why. I answered my own question. This is why. We'll get to what's in here in a minute and what makes this such a special toolkit. Also, shout out to Eric who got me this knife as a gift at the first Dork camp out, and I've had it in my pocket every day for 2 years. Super useful. So thanks, Eric. You're a rock star. All right, every good toolkit needs a toolbox. So that is the first part of this kit. It comes with a toolbox, which has a locking cover. It's made of metal, which is good. The lid locks. There's definitely a way to open it, which I'm sure I can figure out because I'm super smart. There it is, okay. Yeah. Instructions and care guide, 20-inch 3-drawer toolbox. This is just part of it, so the drawers are easy slide. Yeah. I haven't actually seen one of these in person, so you and I are exploring it together for the first time. It's very shiny. What is this? What's going on here? That's the drawer locks. Okay. One of those where the drawers won't open if the top isn't open. Okay. Set this aside for a second. Obviously, this is where the tools go, but what's important is what goes in it. Anyway, like I was saying, I had no idea what tools I needed as a I wouldn't even say journeyman, as an absolutely inept moron mechanic, and I just slowly picked stuff up, and I already had a set of Craftsman tools my dad got me when I was 18, but what I like about this set is it's all motorcycle specific stuff, and it comes in individual drawers, so this will be fun. So the first box says pliers. I wonder what's in here. Any guesses? You guys are so smart. You'll probably figured it out already. OMG, it's pliers. So let me show you what's so cool about this toolkit in particular. Everything already comes in the foam. It's all pre-cut. You got, this is a dead blow hammer. You got, what is this? Oh, that's just an extra spot so you can put stuff there if you want. Pliers, picks. You got a spring puller, right? This is the example of stuff that motorcycle mechanics need that you don't think about. It doesn't come in a standard toolkit. And then you got Torx bits and Allen keys, which, you know, are probably the most useful thing in your kit. So this just goes right in the freaking drawer. Like, that's the whole point of this. It goes right in there. The other thing I struggle with is organization. This takes care of it. And it's pretty clear, even to my freaking ADHD brain, that when this giant hole is empty, that's where the hammer goes. What? All right, drawer number 2, pry bar. I think this is version 2.0, so they added a few extra tools. So the first version didn't even have all the stuff that this one has, and I'm reminded of that because there's a tape measure in here, which is for setting your sag. So this one says pry bar. You got a giant tire iron, a couple smaller tire spoons, this axle tool. Again, that's a motorcycle specific tool that you can use for taking your axles off. You got extra valves in here, valve stem puller. This is all for tire changing stuff. This is that thing that keeps your tire in the drop center when you're replacing it. Just all kinds of useful stuff for tire changes here. You got a spoke tightening wrench, and that just goes in a drawer, just like this. Done. What's behind door number 3, Monty? Wrench. God, it's so cool that this is already organized. That's like saving me tons of time. All right, this is wrenches. You got steel wrenches. These are metric, 4 through 27. It actually goes like this because there's lettering that's upside down. And then another set of metric wrenches here. Spark plugs. It's your spark plug gap tool. Just sits in one of these drawers. Or does it go? I don't know which one goes on top. Does it matter? I guess we'll find out. I might like to have. I want the sockets on top. I feel like this bottom drawer is a little deeper. There may be an actual order for these. I didn't even look. I'm just winging it because that's what I do. That's how we do. All right, last box. Socket. You want to guess what's in here? You guys are so smart. You're 100% guessing correctly so far. Oh my God, it's sockets. Who knew? Who knew? Oh my, there's some big ones in here too. Awesome. You got giant sockets all the way up to, what is that? A 32. So these are for your axles. Nice to have. All these Torx bits, some silica gel, giant breaker bar, T-handle wrench, a couple of them actually. You got your socket wrenches, your socket driver thingy. That's a cool set, and it's all organized. You can't lose your stuff because you just put it back where it came from. And this obviously goes in the top because it has the cutout in the foam for the lock. Look at that. Super cool, dude. Let me show you what we're working with. The top, all the sockets, beautifully organized. Second drawer, oh, that's got to be open. Hammer, pliers, all that stuff we talked about. Picks, everything. Okay, well that's inconvenient. I want to move that to a different drawer. Third, tire stuff. On the bottom, all the wrenches. You see, beautifully organized. So all of that by itself is really cool. Highly recommended. Excited to use it. Instead of digging through my pile of tools over here, I can just go right to this box and know exactly where everything is. I could even label the drawers if I feel ambitious, but that's only half the equation because we still have to get to what's in here. So I'm not going to spoil the surprise, although it might be in the thumbnail. I'm just going to do it. We'll show it to you. Be right back. 1,000 years ago, I was a store manager at Hollywood Video, and we had to put those window vinyls up, if you guys remember. Little trick for installing vinyl. It's not permanent if you put water underneath it. You can peel it off and reposition it, and then you just squeegee the water out from underneath, and then it sticks. That was how we installed them. Got pretty good at it back in the day. So, pro tip, if you're doing vinyl on anything, say your new toolbox from Rocky Mountain, highly recommend putting a little water underneath so you can peel everything off and reposition it if you need to. Just trying to get these up under the lip is a unique challenge. That needs to come over just a little. Because, you know, the vinyl, it really wants to stick, but sometimes you don't want it to right away. It is really cool looking. Like, toolkit's cool and all, but the ability to customize it is really next level, if I'm being honest. Like, I would buy this. I mean, they sent it to me, but I was trying to buy it when it came out the first time, because I was like, I don't care if you'll send it to me. I want it. It's cool. And this one they did send to me, but I totally dig it, dude. I would pay for this. The obvious question, how much is it? $470 for the toolkit, which is every tool you need to work on your motorcycle. Again, is it cheap? No, but I nickel and dimed my way to a toolkit, and this would have gotten me the whole thing all in one pop with a toolbox that happens to be super cool and customizable. So, you know, pretty neat if you ask me. You see how I can just pick that up, move it if I need to, if the edges are not exactly where I want them. Right there, okay? And then you just lay it where you want it and squeegee, or in this case, I'm just using my finger because I don't need a squeegee, the excess out, and that's it. I'm done. I am done. That actually was way less difficult than I was expecting. This is the part I was looking forward to the least. Use water, it helps. So this comes with a 129-piece toolkit, $470 for the kit, And then if you want to add the graphics, it's another $35, which where else are you going to get a toolbox that's this customized? Like, it's got the name. You can pick the colors. There's yellow. There's like a red, white, and blue. There's all kinds of different colors. Obviously went with red and black because Dork in the road. Put your name. You can put your number. If you know why I picked 42, you're a nerd and also awesome. I don't know. This probably seems like a commercial. I'm just super stoked on this. I wish it had been around when I started working on my bikes. And I'm excited to just have everything in the same place and organized with these freaking foam cutouts. Like, this is the best part about this, is just how easy it is to see where stuff goes and put it back where it goes. Grab it, you know, use it, tire iron, tire spoon, put it back, done. So this is a really cool setup. I dig it. I just wanted to make a video about it because I thought it was awesome. Obviously, I will link it if you want to check it out on Rocky Mountain's site. And yeah, that's an affiliate link if you want to use it. But if you're mad at me for being a shill or whatever, don't use my link. Just go straight to the website. I just think it's a great product. But Rocky Mountain delivers again. You're going to see it on my workbench basically forever going forward, I'm sure. Really glad to get my hands on it. So thanks to Rocky Mountain for sending this out. And if you're looking for a toolkit or a gift for somebody who works on motorcycles, this is hard to beat. And I also have a generic affiliate link to Rocky Mountain. If you want to support the channel every time you shop there, just click that link. Anything you buy, I get credit for. I get a little commission. Doesn't cost you any extra. You support dorky shenanigans. Everybody feels good. Thank you for watching and for clicking those links. For now, and as always, I just want to say I appreciate you, and please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Now, thank you.
Excellent!